This is the Madeira Trail, a 5-day trek across the stunning island of Madeira. Madeira is a Portuguese island off the northwest coast of Africa, known for its lush, open vistas, endless miles of hiking trails, and subtropical microclimates. This was my second visit to Madeira after falling in love with the island on a family holiday in 2024, where I was unlucky with the weather: rain, fog, and very misty viewpoints. This time I was hoping for better weather and excited to spend 5 days with my best friends crossing the island, exploring mountain peaks, misty forests and stunning coastlines, witnessing some of the most spectacular viewpoints and cloud inversions in the world.
Good morning! Here we are on day 1 of our Madeira Trail. We are hiking for 5 days across the island, and I hope you can see me because the mist has just come over. But we are currently in Fanal Forest, and yeah, that crazy noise is the sound of like hundreds of frogs chanting in this pond. It's like absolutely insane. What the hell? Look at them. Now we can't see anything.
On day 1 of the trail, we started our 5-day trek in Fanal Forest after being dropped off by our travel-base ranger. We booked our whole trip with travelbase, who arranged our 5 days of accommodation, meals, and sent GPX files for navigating the trail. This is the first time I have completed a self-guided trail with a company, and it was strange not having planned and booked the trip myself, as I'm a bit of a control freak when it comes to travelling. However, I was really pleasantly surprised with the level of detail that travelbase provided in the app, so we had a good idea of what was coming each day. Fanal Forest is one of the top tourist attractions in Madeira, and it was such an incredible place to start the trail. Fanal Forest is one of the last laurel forests in the world. Laurel forests are subtropical forests with high humidity and mild temperatures. Millions of years ago, the majority of southern Europe was covered with this type of forest before the Ice Age wiped them out. This means that Madeira is a living remnant of what Europe may have looked like during the Jurassic era.
So we have just walked through Fanal Forest. It's very, very cool. It's so misty. But the mist just comes over and then leaves. There was a point where we couldn't see it all. And there's so many cows around just mooing. Just mooing.
Are we actually in the forest yet?
Yeah, this is the forest.
It's a bit sparse for a forest.
That's your first complaint, ladies and gents.
It's not a complaint.
Stay tuned for more.
That's not nice.
Well, I think if you go off the beaten track, it's a bit more.
I just think we haven't really got into it yet.
I think we have. This is what it looks like on the pictures. It's like quite...
You see.
Fanal Forest is home to magnificent teal trees that are between 500 to 800 years old, meaning they were likely already there when the first Portuguese explorers discovered the island in the 1400s. These trees are evergreen and a key feature of the forest. They pull water towards them, which creates the famous mist. It was so surreal being in the forest as the mist rolled over, obscuring everything suddenly and then disappearing like smoke. The cows in Fanal Forest are free-ranging and act as natural lawnmowers to keep the meadows clear. They seem to be pretty used to the tourists and are very peaceful, appearing placidly from the mist, completely unbothered. When we were there in May, there were also calves bounding about, so we made sure we kept our distance.
Absolutely mental.
The forest is often really busy with tourists, but if you want to get a little bit more off the beaten track, you can join the PR13. the 10-kilometre trail that weaves its way through the forest and all the way to Pul da Serra Plateau. However, since the beginning of 2026, most of the popular PR trails require a reservation using the Simplifica Madeira government portal. Each reservation is about €4 and requires you to choose a date and time slot for your visit. During our stay, we only came across a few rangers checking tickets, and they didn't seem to care about us not being there during the correct time slot. But I don't know if this is something that is going to become more strict as time goes on, as this was relatively new when we visited.
So we have walked, how many kilometres, Chloe? 4 kilometres. We're walking along the PR13 now, which is nice. Just kind of going through this like brushy forest. It's quite busy on this trail. Like there's pockets right like now which are like quite empty, but then there's like big groups of people that will come along that you kind of will get stuck in. Which is annoying, but it is what it is. It's quite a popular trail. This is one of the trails that you have to get a like reservation for now. I think it's like €5 or something, or less. I don't know. It's like not expensive, but no one's actually checked tickets. But I assume there could be random people checking at some point. Yeah, we're having a tiny little stop. I think Chloe's going to change into shorts because it is quite warm. She is. Confirmation. That's what she's doing. Oh, it's just such a beautiful place, honestly. Very, very, very lucky with the weather. How are you feeling, Nadia?
I am feeling pretty okay at the moment.
I think we've bedded in. Yeah.
It was a bit of a struggle when we first got going. I was like, I fucking hate this. I don't know why I've come. I was like, hey Nadia, it's Trail Nadia. The one who I want to speak to Nadia who keeps booking these holidays. Can you not do it? But I think that was just,
it's the bedding in process.
It's like, it's always hard. And when you first get going, you're just like, I've actually never walked anywhere. I'm so unfit. But I'm glad that we had a couple of like climbs earlier in the day, because I would always just like rather get them out of the way.
Yeah.
And I think it accelerates.
Yeah, I think
the bedding in.
I think that so yeah, we are doing this with travelbase, and so we've got this app that has like the maps on. But I don't think that they don't have like elevation on there, do they? So it's like you can't see.
They just give you like a total elevation for the day.
Yeah, so I don't know what part of the day. Like she said, there was a descent, but I don't know how much more ascent there is.
Yeah, I think
the day.
I think we've got a couple, say like another 3 kilometers of this bit before the descent.
Yeah, so
I can't remember how much ascent we had for today. Was it like 600 meters or something?
I think it's like 500 up, 500 down. But yeah, we're 4 kilometers into a 12-kilometer day, so 8 left. That took me so long.
Another incredible part of hiking in Madeira is the frequent opportunity to pause and make your way off the trail at a miradero, which means viewpoint. These miraderos usually overlook a stunning open vista, and we were lucky enough that most of them in the first 3 days were above the clouds overlooking a stunning cloud inversion. Cloud inversions mainly occur when the warm mountain air is a higher temperature than the humid, cooler air of the oceans and valleys, and they seem to be pretty frequent in Madeira. To begin with, witnessing this fluffy blanket of clouds seemed completely surreal, almost like we were in a separate world cut off from the rest of the planet. Sometimes, when glimpsed through the trees, you would forget that you weren't looking out onto the ocean, but an endless blanket of cloud.
Up some stairs. About to cross the road. We are just stopping at a Miradoro for some lunch. Not bad views. How many K are we in?
777.
777, wow, angel number. Oh, it is hot. So this is the lunch that they packed for us. We have a sandwich, looks like cheese and tomato, very nice. A banana. The bananas in Madeira are quite small. They packed us a bit of cake, very nice. Some juice, 2 boiled eggs, some extra water, and an orange, but I took my orange and gave it back to them because I can be able to peel one orange. How's everyone feeling?
Tired. That stretch was a lot of up and down. And it's hot.
Yeah, in these like really brushy like corridors, it kind of feels like they trap the heat, the plants, so it's like you're not getting any breeze.
No, it's like the air's really still.
Yeah, we are nearly 8 kilometres in, so about 4 left. We're about to head off the rest of the walk. There is going to be a big descent. We're going to see a waterfall, and then apparently a bit of a final ascent till we get to our cottage. We're all very hot and tired. Yeah.
Post-lunch slump.
Yeah, it's that post-lunch slump. It's like as soon as I eat anything, I'm like, nap time. Even when I'm not on trail. We really can't tell whether we can see the sea on the horizon or if that's a sea of clouds. Look at this though. What a valley. So we have just noticed that that is probably our cottage for the night. And that potentially the waterfall. It's called 25 Fontes. Or whatever 25 is in Portuguese. Do you know, Nadia?
No, I haven't done numbers yet.
You haven't done numbers yet? Okay. But yeah, it looks lit. Let's get down there, lads. So we are currently going down insane descent into the valley.
Legs are trembling.
Legs are trembling. Oh my god. But we are kind of being a bit more shaded now, so that's nice. Oh god. The heat is...
I can hear the waterfall.
I can hear the waterfall too. I'm excited to see it.
Yeah.
The second half of our day took place on the PR6, which is called the Levada de 25 Fontes and goes via the 25 Fontes Waterfall. As you can see, this trail has a ridiculous amount of stairs, which is typical of Madeira. The majority of the ascent and descent on Madeira is via stairs, which could be a good thing or a bad thing depending on your preference. Unfortunately for us, these stairs were seemingly made for giants, and we forgot to pack our stilts, so each step was quite awkward to descend.
We're at this little stream, about 15 minutes from the waterfall. Just having a little... It's cold? This is a lovely little spot. It's a little bridge, purple flowers. Oh. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to join you. That noise has convinced me.
The 25 Fontes Waterfall translates to 25 springs. The waterfall is 30 metres high and made up of numerous springs that all fall down the mountainside into a lagoon, hence the name. The sun glinting off the waterfall created a stunning rainbow effect that was transfixing. Due to how beautiful this spot is, it's a popular location for tourists and therefore is also overrun with the pesky Madeiran chaffinch, trying to steal any snacks that it may find.
And here's our first levada as well.
Okay.
Stunning. Alright, onwards.
Yeah.
Final push, lads.
After visiting the waterfall, we made our way onto our first levada of the trail. Levadas are irrigation channels that are unique to Madeira. They were built to transport water from the rainy north to the dry south of the island for use in farming. These levadas date back from the 15th century and were key to Madeira becoming one of Europe's largest producers of sugarcane. Today, these levadas make up over 2,000 kilometres of hiking trails.
Right, well, we are mega rushing to get to the accommodation in the next half an hour because the cafe shuts. Oh my god, bird shit. And we want to get some drinks, so that's what we're doing now. We arrived at our accommodation. I don't know how to pronounce it. Rabacal? Rabaçal. Rabaçal. We are at Rabaçal Nature Cafe, but it has like accommodation in the back and it is so beautiful. I will take some sneaky shots around the accommodation because it's so pretty. Today was hard. It was hard. It was only 12 kilometers, but so many stairs up and down, really long descent. How long do you think it took us to come down those stairs?
How long did it take you or how long did it take me? Because like, I don't know I can't remember how long it took you, but then double it for how long it took me. It took quite a long time.
Yeah.
That was like only a kilometre, or like, I think it was like 1 or 2 kilometres.
But yeah, really steep stairs.
And it felt like...
Yeah, it was tough.
300 miles.
The waterfall was beautiful. The climb for me, the hardest bit was the climb like a kilometre or 2 kilometres like up here because we were rushing because we wanted to get here before it shut. And oh my god, I thought I was going to die, but we made it. Any thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, like halfway through the day I was like, I hate hiking. I don't want to be here. I don't know why I've come on this holiday. Why is this what I pay money to do? I was like, all I do is suffer. There was like a point coming down the stairs where I was like, I'm close to tears right now. But I didn't cry.
Yeah.
I locked in.
Nadia struggles with downstairs.
Downstairs is really hard.
Do you think it would be better if it was just a slope?
I don't know.
Because I find slope better because you can take smaller steps.
Yeah,
but I think because it was like
some of the steps were fine because they were like, and it was easier.
Yeah,
Because
shallow
they
steps.
were shallow, but some of them are like
really big.
So you have to like set up a drop.
Yeah.
Like, so you can only, unless you're like jumping down them, you can only really come down them like on your side. So like I would like reach flow state where I was like, okay, I've locked in, I feel like I can do this, and then you'd like there'd be some big like one that had eroded loads, and then it like throws you off.
That was it was the fact that they were like big stairs.
Yeah.
So it was like
and it that bit in particular was that it was just completely relentless. There was no...
Yeah.
Because at other bits, it's like you would go up and down.
Yeah, then you get a
But
flat.
then you'd be like, you'd reach like a Levada or something and it'd be flat, so you would have a bit of recovery time. But it was just the unrelenting nature.
Anyway, yeah, I will show the view because it is so pretty.
Our day ended with stunning views over the Rabaçal Valley, rippling green mountainside ahead, foamy soft cloud inversion fading into the horizon, our clean tops drying on the terrace, showered and aching, ready for a long sleep before day 2 of the Madeira Trail.